Good morning everyone. My name is P. Jyotsna. I am studying in 10th class from Government Nehru Memorial High School, Malakpet, Hyderabad. Our group members are Arshia, Samata, Sana, Madiha and Saifia. In the guidance of our maths teacher, Srimati V. Padmapriya ma'am, we are doing a project on the impact of high heels on knee joint and spinal cord using the concept of slope of a straight line. In our day-to-day life, we observe slopes in different situations. For example, sliders in a garden where children enjoy sliding. The slider makes a certain angle with the ground and it has a slope. Ramps in our school campus where we walk. It is inclined to the ground and has a slope. In a cricket match, while batting, the batsman holds the bat in his hand such that it makes a slope with the ground. While a child flies a kite, he holds the thread in his hand such that it makes a slope with the horizontal. Now we want to apply the concept of slope on our footwear, that is high heels. Hence we have taken up the project that connects high heels.
The slope of a straight line in a plane contains x and y axis, which is represented by the letter m. It defines the change in y coordinate divided by the corresponding change in x coordinate between two distinct points on a line. It is described by the following equation: y2 minus y by x2 minus x1.
When we wear footwear of 1 inch high heel, our feet rises from the ground and the slope which it makes with the ground is as calculated as using this figure. In general, the feet of 10th class child is around 7.5 inches. The toe is taken at the origin and the feet is raised from the point 2.5, 0 and the height of the heel is from the point 7.5, 0 to the point 7.5, 1. To calculate the slope by using the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and that is 1 by 5. So the advantages of wearing 1 inch high heel are they are comfortable, easier and stylish when compared to other high heels. The disadvantage is most of them don't offer arc support.
When we wear high heel of 2 inch, our feet rises from the ground and the heel is raised at the point 2.5, 0 and the height of the heel is 7.5, 0 and 7.5, 2. The slope of the feet with the ground is calculated as y2 minus y1 and by x2 minus x1 is equals to 2 by 5. The advantages of wearing 2 inch high heel are they can be stylish and easier to walk, and the disadvantages are they can cause many foot problems such as lack of fusion and back pain.
When we wear footwear of 4 inch high heels, our feet rise from the ground and the slope which makes with the ground is calculated as using this figure. The toe is taken at origin and the feet is raised at the point 2.5, 0 and the height of the heel is from 7.5, 0 to 7.5, 4. The slope of the feet from the ground is calculated by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, that is 4 by 5. The advantages of wearing 4 inch high heel are they build muscle in calcaneus, make leg appear longer and body leaner. The disadvantages are they can be painful to wear and sometimes difficult to walk. They cause many foot problems like lower back pain and lack of cushion.
When we wear the footwear of 6 inches high heels, our feet rises from the ground and the slope made by the ground is calculated as using this figure. The toe is taken at the origin and the feet rises from the point 2.5, 0 and the height of the heel is 7.5, 0 to 7.5, 6. The slope is calculated by the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, that is 6 by 5. The advantages of wearing 6 inches high heels are they build the muscles in the calcaneus and makes legs appear longer and body leaner. The disadvantages of wearing 6 inches high heels are they put huge pressure on the feet and makes us walk difficult. And when the height of the heel increases, the angle made by the feet with the body is more slant. However, the body is not raised. In order to maintain a well-joint adjustment is required to wear 6 inches high heels. Thank you. By doing this project, we have concluded that high heels causes many problems to our body. If we want to be stylish, we can prefer for 1 or 2 inches heels. If we prefer for 4 or 6 inches heels, it may cause many problems to our body like lower back pain, lack of cushions and many more. We use the concept of a slope of a straight line to know the impact of this project, which is high heels. Thank you. My name is Arshia Nazmeen. I'm from Government Nehru Memorial High. I'm from Government Nehru Memorial High School. My maths teacher name is Padmapriya Madam. Today we are doing an activity by using laptop, and we are doing an activity on quadratic polynomials. We are seeing that when the value of A, B and C are changing, how the parabola moves. If the value of A is negative, if the value of A is negative, then the parabola is opened at the downwards, and the value of A is positive, then the parabola open at the upstage. If the value of A is 0, then it forms a straight line, because if A is 0, then it becomes a linear equation. Linear equation has a line. Now we are changing the value of B. when we are changing the value of b, parabola is open at the up of the x-axis, and when the value of b is negative, then parabola is in the first and fourth quadrant. When the value of b is positive, then the parabola is at the third and second quadrant. When the value of b is 0, then the parabola is symmetric to y-axis. Now we are changing the value of c. The parabola is opened at the up of the x-axis, and if the value of c is negative, then it is in the third and fourth quadrant. Then if the value of c is positive, then it is in the first and second quadrant.
The vertex of the parabola.
The vertex of parabola is in the second and first quadrant. If all the values are 0, if the values of a, b and c are 0, then it is formed a straight line coincide with x-axis.